Ready? Woo! Fire.
How you doing? My name's Aaron Brown from the Garage Shop. We're a pretty special day here today. We got this K&K insurance car, which means a lot to me. The history on the car is the chassis is a real Bobby Isaac chassis from 1967, and then K&K had this body put on it, and they still own the car. We've had this car for about a year and a half, 2 years. We was in the Talladega Museum for 20 years, and we've spent a lot of time trying to bring this car back to life, and you know, it's pretty cool. So we're working on some timing stuff right now, and hopefully we'll breathe some fire into it here in a minute, and it's a pretty neat deal. I'm pretty excited, to say the least. You know, the Isaac family and everybody means a lot to me, so to be able to do this and have the guys here that want to do it for the right reason means the world to me. So we're gonna get her fired up, and hopefully we'll go from there.
Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
Clear. Just bump it. Again. 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 Whoa.
Should be good now.
Okay, go ahead.
Woo! You alright?
There's still no oil pressure.
Oh, good. Yep. I filled them back up, so. Yep.
Did we make adjustments?
Yes. Yeah. All right.
Everybody clear?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
We got oil pressure.
Well, that's good. That's a good sign, but we got oil too.
Huh? Where's all the oil coming from?
I don't know. Started blowing fuel out. Start coming out the vent tubes. Like squirting straight up in the air.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, I'm still doing it. It's blowing fuel right out there.
You just have to pull them logs off that.
Okay.
Out. Maybe it is. Maybe that carburetor is. We'll find out here in a minute.
Yeah.
See. Yeah, I think it's got 12 volts on it. We're not ready. All right, you ready?
Yep.
So, collectively, none of us know a whole lot about these Hemi engines. They're a little bit before our time. I think I was like 1 year old when they built a Hemi engine. Derek wasn't even born. What about you, Jim? How old were you?
68.
Yeah.
I was born, so.
Yeah, so there you go. This car is older than all of us.
That's
So
right.
we're trying to figure it out. She did come back to life, and it sounds really good. Threw a few old-timey hot rod and tuner tricks at it that we had in our hat from our high school days.
Yeah.
But she's running pretty decent. We got a few little oil leaks to fix with the valve covers, and just gotta, make it happy. It started off not so good, but what would we end up? We swapped carburetor, so we know that carburetor over there ain't no good, and it's a brand new carburetor.
Yeah, we swapped the carburetors. Went through it. Just checked all the normal stuff on it. Made sure we had the timing right, the points and stuff, and adjusted those and checked it well. And just went back through the start over on the basics, make sure it was all good, and put it all back together, and put the other carburetor on it, and seemed a lot happier with that one. So.
Well, the other thing you got to take in mind, this car hasn't run over 30 years. Close to 30 years. It sat in a museum at Talladega for 22 years down there, and it hasn't really run. So how we brought it back to life initially, over time here, when we first got the car here, we pulled all the plugs and everything out of it and just put some mineral oil down the cylinder, and then we gently started spinning it until we put a mark on the flywheel, gently spun it till we made a full rotation, and everything felt really good. So there was, nothing seized up or nothing. And then I think we pulled all the valve covers off. We had Jeff Collins come over. He set all the valves on everything. New cap wires. Kind of went through the stuff that just ain't going to last. And so today we ended up, since we hadn't started, we ended up pulling the distributor out of it. Josh made that tool, and we, primed up the motor. Got her up to about 70 pounds of oil pressure and spun her around for quite a bit, and changed that carb, I think, was the thing. Mm-hmm. Now we got something we can work on.
Yep.
But take that one back down with Bill Pink. I don't know what happened to that one. That's weird.
Yeah, not sure.
But that might be one of those E85 carbs we were running on modified.
Yeah,
Probably got some goof in it.
Yeah, if it was, it's set, then it's
Junk. Yeah. So we'll get that fixed up. But that's where we're at. We got something we can work with now. So hopefully next week we can take it for a spin. And we'd really like to thank all the fine folks at K&K Insurance for letting us take care of their car. And it's been quite the year and a half we've been working on this car with them to get it to this point. And we're closing in on it. And laps at Hickory.